Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the largest crypto channel in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in crypto. If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Guys, today, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. Is this the last best chance that you have to buy Bitcoin? I'm going to be talking about some evidence that we have to think that that is the case. Usually on Sunday mornings, I come to you while I'm driving to church, but I got a sick kid, so looking like a hobo today. And I'm in the TRX, in the brand new TRX. The demon is stored away for now. Guys, let's talk about Bitcoin. Okay, yesterday. Now, I want you guys to know, I've got a lot of people making little meme comments. Oh, you said Bitcoin would never go below $47,000 again. Well, guess what? It went down to 45,500 last week for a total of 2.5 minutes. It was below 47K. The actual dollar amount itself is not that important. What is important is the $47,000 level is proving to be extremely strong, stronger than any support level we've seen since about $10,000 to $12,000 for Bitcoin. Okay. Now, what did we see yesterday? We saw the price get up to about 49,000 and drop. It actually, once again, just peeked its head below 47,000. I think at $46,996. I'm so off, guys. But the point is this. What we're seeing right now is we are seeing, as Bitcoin Magazine talked about in an article today, or maybe yesterday, short-sided sellers getting rid of their Bitcoin. Why? Because it's so hard for the average person to believe that Bitcoin is going to heights well above six figures. It's hard for them to see it. They look at the numbers now, especially if they're newer to crypto and they don't understand the market cycles, they don't understand the halving, they don't understand how any of this works. They see the numbers and they're just like, it's so high, I need to get out. And I'm starting to see this with people I know as well. They're getting a little worried about, some of their investments that they made. They may be lower than when they bought them at because we had this giant market dip. But guys, remember, the key to this game is patience, okay? Patience is the key to this game. That's what the big money has, the newer investors don't have, okay? You have to understand we are going to go through these drops. The last bear market had somewhere between 5 and 7 drops of over 30%, most of them around 35%. This is the largest correction we've gotten in this bull market so far at 30%. Not even nearly as low as ones we got before, which does also seem to point to the evidence of corporations not selling their Bitcoin, even though short-sided, leverage traders and, some institutional kind of, trading organizations pushing the price down the short term. Why are they pushing it down? They're pushing it down to buy more. They want you to sell your Bitcoin so they can add more. Like, yeah, you got 2 Bitcoin. I got it. It's not that much. I mean, hey, it is a lot of money. Let's be honest here. $92,000 or $94,000, whatever that works out to be. Actually, right now, I think it'd be closer to $97,000. That's a lot of money. But 2 Bitcoin compared to these large amounts of Bitcoin that Grayscale owns at 100,000 almost, or Grayscale has almost 300,000, I believe. MicroStrategy has 100,000. There are plenty of whales out there with over 100, over 1,000, whatever the case may be. So your 2 Bitcoin, you might be sitting there saying, like, why are they trying to squeeze me out? Well, yeah, but if they squeeze out 500 of you guys, what does that mean? Now they've added 1,000 Bitcoin, which is about $50 million. So you have to remember, while we look at this and we try to think like, oh, the retail investor, we're getting screwed, they're trying to short us out. And you're just like, why do they care if I have 1 Bitcoin or not? It's the cumulative effect of all of the people. Sorry, I feel like we're a little shaky today here. So the thing is that I want to get back to the corporations, because this is something that I think we're seeing right now. I believe it is going to come out that more corporations bought Bitcoin this week than maybe any other time in history. Why do I say that? Well, for months, we've been looking at how really all year, since last year when the pandemic hit, we've been looking at how crazy it is that the inflation numbers are not actually being reflected by the CPI, which is the Consumer Price Index, which talks about actual inflation. These numbers are jaded. These numbers are not ever correct. But this week we had something that came out that said 4.2% inflation, and that is extremely high. Oh, we don't get an accident here. I couldn't see around that other car. We made it. We survived. This one got 700 horsepower too. It's pretty quick. But the thing is, never drive over the speed limit though, ladies and gentlemen. The thing is, we had a recent call. I think it was was it Visa maybe or Bank of America? I can't remember who it was. But there was a call where they noted that like so many, I think there were 46 mentions of inflation in whatever report they're referring to. Basically saying that a lot of people are very nervous. I'm sorry this one's so shaky today, guys. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. 46 times in that report, inflation was mentioned. And then what happens right after that? We see the actual inflation numbers are much higher than we expected them to come back with, okay? What does that mean? That's bullish for Bitcoin. These corporations are starting to understand that while they look at Tesla and while they look at, MicroStrategy, the PayPal, Square, the amount of money these companies have been able to make just from holding Bitcoin in a bull market is insane. But that's not why they're doing it. They're doing it to hedge against inflation, where your dollars are worth less. Why would you want to be in cash if your dollars are worth less? So I believe with these numbers coming out, with already the concerns about inflation going around on Wall Street and across the United States and corporations, I think that what we're going to see is we are going to see so many corporations buying Bitcoin while it is down at this low price. We know MicroStrategy bought a bunch more, the average price of $55,000. You know, there's a lot of companies out there saying, ooh, we could get it even cheaper than that. Some companies that have been holding back. We've actually seen now on Market Cipher a 12-hour green dot confirmed, meaning the prices are probably going to be going up soon. Now, if you want to trade on ByBit or Femex, you guys can visit bitboycrypto.com/deals and sign up for an account there if that's something you're interested in. Please be responsible. Don't over leverage yourself. But it is a pretty good way to make money if you can figure it out and if you can use, Market Cipher indicator and work it. It is a good opportunity for some people to make money, but don't put all of your money into it. It's not a great idea. But the last thing I wanted to say, I want to get back to this because we got the green hour, or the large green dot on the Market Cipher 12-hour, which is huge. There's an unconfirmed one right now on the 18-hour, okay? Meaning we could possibly see, I'd have to check it, I haven't looked, but there could be one on the daily coming at some point, which would be massive, okay? But what we're seeing now is a new rush of energy and hype towards maybe an ETF getting approved. Raoul Pal from Real Vision Finance today tweeted out about how he believes this ETF is coming. I can't even concentrate because this thing is so shaky. But he came out and said, this is the next big rocket fuel for Bitcoin. I think that some of these people know something we don't. We've been memeing this for years. We've been memeing this ETF since 2018 because that was supposed to be the hopium of 2018 and it never came. Now we're in 2021. We still don't have it. The SEC has made some negative comments about it lately, but is that to throw the scent off? Are we actually going to get an ETF very soon in Bitcoin? I do think it is possible. I would be very hesitant to say that it will happen or that, it's destined to happen simply for the fact that we've seen this narrative so many times and it hasn't came through. But if it does come through, this will be the next rocket fuel for Bitcoin. Something to watch. I think the stars are aligning. We could be getting ready to see something massive from Bitcoin this week. I believe this could be your last chance for a long time to get Bitcoin below $50,000. Of course, it's not financial advice. We've been wrong on the channel before. I can only tell you what I'm doing and what I'm thinking and what I'm seeing from all the current events and the news going around in the space. So you guys let me know. Drop your comments down below. I want to know, do you think this is going to be a good week for Bitcoin or a bad week for Bitcoin? Let me know your thoughts. Drop those down below. That's all I got. Be blessed. Boy out.